what to do when you fail miserably. You know, when you're like hitting sort of target and you miss it so completely. You want that thing so bad and you don't even get close. You're dreaming of something, you work your ass off, you work hard, you try everything you can, and you don't even, you don't even have a hope. It's really very bad. You know, like imagine it's like you apply to this job and you prepare for it, you create this beautiful CV, amazing cover letter, you send the application, they don't even call you back. Or, or you go for that kiss with that person that you truly, you're truly desiring, you truly want to be with, and you get a nice slap on the face. You know, those moments that really suck, that hurts, where you absolutely feel like a failure, like a disaster, like a humiliation. You know, of course, I'm smiling now, but you understand what I mean. Of course, when these things happen, they hurt and they hurt bad. So what to do? Of course, you know the answer. What to do is to bring ourselves back and go again, pursuing that thing that we desire. We never give up, right? Conquerors, warriors, heroes, people who are after their dreams, they never give up. We all know that. We should never ever give up on that big dream. But wait a second, before you take that slap and you try again, there's few things that need to happen in the middle. So be a little bit patient. I know you're so excited to jump back into action and to go back with revenge, but there are a few things you need to do first. First, number one is to allow all these negative feelings that are resulted from the failure to come through you. You know, those feelings of loss, those feelings of grief, sadness, being down, being angry, being upset, being bitter, all of those feelings, we need to allow them. It's not good to just deny and pretend that nothing happens. They need to come through us in order for them to be processed. And it may take a while. It may take few hours, few days, few weeks. It doesn't matter. It depends really on how much the hurt was there. What's important is to just be gentle with the process, allow those feelings to go through without judgment. When you allow them, they will pass and they will dissipate, and then you will be free emotionally. The second point, very important, is to learn the lesson. By learning the lesson is we ask ourselves, how did I create this miserable failure? How did I so magnificently plan everything to create this bad outcome? How did I contribute? And it's not, we don't do that to blame ourselves or to find fault with ourselves, but we do that to find the lesson from this whole experience, so we can find what was our mental patterns, what was our approach, what was our behavior, what was our habits, what were our emotions. And we found those places where it wasn't supportive, or those patterns within us that were not good, that we have to release and let go of. And we learn the lesson and we create a better version of ourselves. We become a better version of who we are. The third step, which is also very important, is to find an empowering meaning to the whole experience. It's very important now when this happens, is to say to ourselves, is to believe within ourselves that this was meant to be for a reason, that I had to go through this experience because I needed it, because part of me needed to wake up, because there was a lesson that I needed to learn, because there was something in me that needed to become better. So that's very important, because then when you start to remember this experience, when you remember it, you don't feel bad about it, you feel empowered, you feel, oh yeah, that fall that taught me how to be strong. You don't remember it by remembering like, oh my God, that fall that has broken me. It's absolutely essential that you give it an empowering meaning. So now that you have, now that you learned the lesson, now that you've given up an empowering meaning, now that you've allowed all these emotions to pass through, that's the time where you get back into action and you get back on track and you get back into pursuing that dream with the spirit, with high spirit, with renewed energy. And remember, the dream that you want was never a specific outcome. The specific outcome is only a way to get what you truly want. What you truly want is the emotion of fulfillment. You want the success. You want to be feeling loved. You want to be feeling alive. You want to be feeling on purpose. That's really the big thing. So you may have to let go of the specific outcome of this job, of that offer, of that specific thing, of that specific person. That's fine, but you don't let go of the big dream that was driving you at the first place. So you go back, and now you are one step closer, and consider that because you've failed and you've learned and you've become more of who you are, and you've allowed this better version of you to come through, now you're even closer to your dream than you were before the failure. That's how you find power in even the most miserable, humiliating situations you can go through. Hope you like this, guys, and hope you feel me, and sending you all lots of love.